Alrighty then. Hello everyone. My name's Kane and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Yes. I'm never gonna get better at that, am I? Last time, what did we do last? Oh yeah, we I remember. We stopped an assassination plot and completed chapter 2 finally. Yeah, we saved the mayor. And we've finally been getting more respected here. And this time, first of all, I think if I talk to you... Yeah, I get a new popcorn recipe. Nice. Now, as for what I did outside of recording... Oh yeah, we're going to do side quests and story here. Sorry, that's what I should have said earlier. I didn't really do too much in terms of leveling. I think everyone might be like one level higher. In which case, there's also... nothing new here. Oh yeah, everyone's got... I noticed this when I was upgrading stuff, but if you talk to this NPC, she would actually let you upgrade your or change up your Enigma covers here. So now everyone's got unique covers, and I love these. Okay, and they all kind of fit their the kind of people they are. I like how, of course, Randy's got a woman on his, because of course he does. Lloyd's has got just a cool looking one. Ellie's got a simple yet elegant kind of design, and Tio has cute. Simple yet cute at the same time. I like how they all kind of just fit their characters. Oh yeah, that's not what I wanted to say. I upgraded equipment, aka I got everyone new equipment. I even got the upgrade variants of everyone's equipment for this chapter, so I have the heat device, the evil snake, the soul kiss, and the Ares rod. Everyone's also got upgrade armor and all that, so yeah, we should be good on that front. Other things we can do real quick. I think we need to go to the Fisherman's Guild. Did I... have I checked my rank with you? Nope. Well, yes, actually. That's what I meant to say. One other thing that I want to do before I look more at the guide to figure out what I want to do is I want to go turn in the... First of all, I want to go talk to you guys.
Hello, SSS. How are you doing today? I figured it'd be busier than past years, but this is too much.
Yeah, we know how you feel. You seem just as swamped as us.
Us police officers really do have our plates full during the festival. By the way, we received a support request from the Metropolitan Division. Is anyone from their department in right now? Oh, you mean a request regarding ticketing illegally parked cars? They're so busy, it seems like they've been flying in and out of the building all day. I might be able to catch someone if I call now, though.
Perfect. Could we ask you to do that for us?
It would be most helpful.
Yeah, let's start this one out. Looks like we're in agreement then. Looks like we're doing a side quest right now, even though I didn't fully intend for that. In which case, I need to make sure I have the side quest here. Yep, I have it.
Understood. I'll call them immediately. Please feel free to wait in the conference room until they arrive.
Guess we're doing the side quest first. We've been waiting here for an awfully long time. They must be pretty busy. Yeah, not much we can do about it. Pistol must have them run around like headless chickens. Hey, sorry about that. We all had our hands full for a bit.
Sorry for making you guys wait.
Don't worry about it. I'm the Metropolitan Division's Chief, Jolik.
And I'm Officer Kate, of the same division. Thanks for letting us a hand, Special Sports Section.
Looks like we'll have to give a formal introduction this time around. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Special Sports Section, and these three are my colleagues. We know you're swamped with work, but would you mind explaining the details of the request? No problem. Allow me to explain. But first, I think that's enough with the formalities. I don't mind if we speak more casually now.
Sorry, our chief likes to take things easy.
Anyway, I think there's a written support request. I'd like for you to ticket any illegally parked cars on the outskirts of town. This goes without saying, but everyone's short on hands during the anniversary festival. All we need you to do is jot down the car's license and slap a warning sticker on it for us. Is that really all you'd like for us to do? You don't need us to tell them? Yeah, don't worry about that. They're probably not getting anything more than severe than a fine anyway.
A lot of people drove in from the Empire or the Republic, so they don't know the parking rules. Towing would be too much. More importantly, you need to watch out for the cars that have parking permits.
Well, I at least appreciate that you guys are understanding. It's like, well, you know what? People ain't gonna understand. It's excitable time. Let's just give them... Let's not do the most severe thing we could.
Parking permits. Yes, not every car is necessarily parked there illegally. Some of them obtain permits to park there beforehand, so you'll need to exercise caution.
Cool. We'll keep our eyes peeled for the ones with permits.
Okay, I think I understand the procedure.
And I think I recall seeing 4 or 5 cars at the eastern and western exits of town. Let's go check both spots first.
Indeed.
Okay, let me give you this list of permit holders. Thank you.
And while you're at it, take this pack of warning stickers. We like to call this our legal parking enforcement kit.
Okay, got it. Please report to Rebecca once you've completed our request. Kay and I are going to hit the city, so we'll be gone all day.
Understood. We'll give a report to Rebecca.
All right, we ready to go up those exits?
Yeah, yes, let us be off.
This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you the notebook. Or Mira. Okie dokie. I guess we can just go ahead and do that side quest. This side quest has additional detective points that we can gain from doing it correctly. So we're going to try and do it as correctly as I can get. Actually, there's one thing I want to do first. There's a person that I want to go see how they're doing during the festival. Oh, child.
Hey, you guys need something from me? Or did you get swept up by the festive mood and decided to stop by out of the goodness of your hearts?
A second.
IRL stuff is such a pain to deal with. I'd rather just avoid it personally. Besides, the festival's never really interested in me. Don't even think about trying to drag me outside or something.
Every time we stop by, you always have the same sour attitude. I see you're still hacking without care in the world, too.
Unbelievable. I thought you would be downcast after being annihilated yesterday. Don't act so cocky to Plato. I'll beat you one of these days. It might be the anniversary festival, but my regulars are still pestering me for a bunch of info. I'm actually in the middle of a file, filling them in. If anything interesting pops up, I'll make sure to let you know. Only the unsellable junk, though.
I like this kid. He's kind of annoying, but at the same time, he's just kind of goofy. Also, he makes kind of a good rival slash anti-friend or something with Tio. All right. So we're gonna try and follow the guide as best I can, which is not gonna go well. Okay. So I saw those cars there. I just want to make sure, are there any cars over this way? I don't think so. So this is what my guide's telling me. Go to East Street and exit through the East door. Then check all the license plate. Check all the license plates of all the vehicles in the back. After this, search for a pink vehicle, stand from it, and select the first option. Okay. So wait. It's a Verne Company luxury car. License plate is V4310. Does it actually see? Or see? Does it actually say here? The authorization fee is 500 Mira per day. Persons with cars that are parked without authorization are fined accordingly. Approved cars. So these are the approved cars. So VE4310. VE4310. Okay, that one's good. Rainford Company luxury car. CL1101. Let's check this one. CL1101. Yeah, that one's safe. It's a Verne Company private car. License plate is CW6422. CW6422. I do not see a CW4. I've already forgotten the number. 6422. I don't think I saw that. No, there's not that. This one's parked illegally. The guide does mention a pink car being the one that I have to actually, So this one, gotta go. Oh, there you go. Wrong door. Now we need to head over to west. Okay. Need to check all the license plates of the vehicles located on the rear as well. So all these cars. Okay. Rainford Company luxury car. The license plate is ED0028. 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 You know, I'm gonna make this easier on myself. Give me just a minute here. Just so we're not having to open this over and over again, I am instead going to take my phone and... Oop. There we go. I now have a picture of it on my phone, so I don't have to keep pulling this damn thing up. So, ED0028. There is indeed is ED0028. What about this car? It's a Vern Company private car, CZ3323. That's the first car on the list of the book. Do I need to check these buses? I do. CL1101. Okay, that one's safe. So last place is EW3100. This car is not parking illegally. You are getting fined. Okay, now it's telling me something a bit weird. Return to East Street. CL11. That one's parked legally. That one's parked illegally. And we've already got that. ES4521. That one's legal. LA5828. That one's legal. Alright, I think we checked all the cars. Let's finish placing the remaining stickers so we can give a report. Sounds like a plan, man.
I don't think they were in a hurry, so it might be a good idea to check all the cars one more time before we return. However, we are unable to remove any incorrectly placed stickers.
I don't think we'll have anything to worry about. Wait, what? Didn't we see this plate number over on the west exit too?
Actually, I think you're right.
I thought so too.
I don't think it was this type of car, though. It is against state regulation for multiple vehicles to share an identical license plate number.
Yeah, Teotot's right. Gotta have a unique number or you're breaking the law. Probably a good idea to jot this place down, yeah? Absolutely. We better report this to the Metropolitan Division later. Good. We'll do one last check through of all of these cars again, just to be safe. Then we need to head back to the other spot. And there was a truck here. I think it was this one. Pretty sure I saw this license plate. A number over on the eastern exit too. So I kind of did this one out of order, but it should still count. I think I should still get the bonus. If I did it correctly, then I should get a bonus for DP. I can also teleport.
How's the request to ticket those illegally parked cars going? Please notify me once you're ready to hand over your report. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division for you.
There you go. We're all ready to give our report. Could you contact them, please?
Understood. I'll take care of it now. I apologize for the inconvenience, but do you mind waiting again until they're here? Not at all. We understand they're busy.
That's it for the report. Here's a list of license plates for any illegally parked cars.
Oh, you even looked at all the license plates and permits for us.
Yes, we were thorough, so I don't believe there were any mistakes. Many of the owners were from either the Republic or the Empire, so we had to be especially careful.
Wow, you guys went that far for us? Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you guys just rushed through it. That's typically how we do things, you know?
Bruh.
What are you talking about, Chief? We take our job very seriously.
Oh yeah, I guess you do, huh? My bad.
Anyway, it looks like we've managed to write off one test from our to-do list. Thanks, guys. This should give us a bit more breathing room.
Right, want me to give you my thanks? You can definitely count on the SSS to take care of your work, huh? Can't even escape the handyman treatment at headquarters, can we?
Hey, Lloyd, shouldn't we tell them about the inconsistency?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There was one thing.
What's wrong?
We know something strange with the license plates. There were two cars that shared the same license plate number across both exits. I believe the license plate number was CL1101.
Wait, seriously? Could one of the plates be a forgery?
I think I know what's going on. So you need to pay a fee to obtain a parking permit, right? But you get charged daily for those things, so it ends up costing a pretty hefty sum of mirror to park there the whole festival. Someone probably wanted to skip out on springing for two separate permits. Oh, what a cheap ass. I guess we should be glad it's not anything more serious than that, though.
Indeed.
Okay, do me a favor and check this out for me.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, looks like our job here is done. We'll be taking our leave now. If you ever need assistance again, the SSS will gladly tackle the case for you.
Thanks, we'll be counting on you.
The festival has been dumping loads of work on us, but let's keep up the hustle.
It really does feel nice how everyone's now started to see us in a better light since we literally stopped an assassination attempt. I am still curious about Ernest, though. He could have simply just been going off the rails, but part of me wonders if there's something more to it. Anyways, I can't get focused on that now. For now... Okay, I did the quest right, thankfully. Just want to make sure, never hurts to be safe. Let's see here. This is not the right button to press. We still got a couple other quests. This one's also short. Important item retrieval. And the missing doctor is the actual urgent request right now.
We're not doing that one yet, though.
Let's see. I guess part of me does kind of want to do the important item retrieval right now, simply because it does say short. I'm going to do all these right now, but this one in particular feels especially vital. Oh, who am I kidding? Let's go here first. So, we need to head to the Harbor District and enter CNS. Alright, easy enough. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi there. Excuse you, hang on. Did we... Sorry, the NPC was distracting me.
Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. How may we help you today?
Hello, we're the Special Support Section. We're here to follow up on a support request you submitted.
Oh, it's nice to meet you all. Thank you all for coming. The person responsible for submitting the request wanted to explain it to you in person. You mind? Is now a good time?
Let's do it. Yeah, we're fine to help you out right now.
Wonderful. In that case, could you please head to the second floor? I'll call the one who submitted the request and let her know you're here.
Okay, sounds good. Guess we should head upstairs. Is it Grace? Gosh dang it. Hey, Grace.
Hello, hello, my wonderful friends from the Special Support Section.
It's you, Grace.
Why am I not surprised? You guys are the absolute best. The scoop earlier was exactly what I was looking for. I know I can always count on the valiant SSS.
Always a smooth talker.
You do realize that our job is not to provide you with stories, right? The situation was quite messy, but I'm a little relieved that the article was primarily sympathetic towards grandfather's struggles. Well, I'm kind of barred from writing pieces on the Imperial faction, so it wouldn't be fair if I only criticized Mayor McDowell, right? And besides, your grandfather's popularity with the citizens is off the charts. Heck, I like the old guy myself. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this as a journalist, but I really try to cut the guy some slack when I can, you know? Thank you, Grace.
It's fine to sympathize with him a little, isn't it? Reporters are people too, after all.
More importantly, Grace, would you please proceed with an explanation of what your support request entails? Sheesh, I figured you'd react like that. Anyway, let me give you a rundown. You probably got the gist of it from the initial request, but I'll give you some more details. The Crossbell Times is aiming to publish an additional issue meant to act as our tour guide. And your best friend Grace is leading the charge. Isn't this my most fabulous idea ever?
Gotta admit, I'm on board.
Please continue, Grace.
Right, so I'd like for you all to go to take photos to use in the magazine. I want you to get the snazziest shots that you can of Crossbell's most popular sightseeing spots. Monsters run the highway, so we aren't the most suited to go straight into the front lines to get some great action shots, you know? True. However, I have my reservations as to whether any of us are qualified for the job. We cannot guarantee the level of quality you require when we take with the photographs we take. Rains is already busy enough, thanks to how crazy the anniversary festival is. He's usually my right-hand photographer, but alas. I prepared a nice little memo for you guys that outlines all the best tourist spots to take photos. I'm counting on you to bring back some fantastic shots. As long as at least one of you has the tiniest bit of experience handling a camera, then I think we'll manage. I suppose that would be me.
Really?
Whoa, seriously?
You have experience taking photos, Ellie.
Huh, news to me.
Curious. I believe one would need to use an orbital camera for some time to master it. Well, it was a hobby of mine while I was studying abroad. Of course, it's been quite some time since then. I've probably gotten a little bit rusty. He'll get the job done. Trust me. It's still better than being a completely green. Well, now that we've resolved that issue, are you feeling up to the task?
Yeah, we should be good to go. We accept your request, Grace.
Oh, my heroes. Well then, here you go.
Orbital camera? So all we need to do is find scenic spots around Crossbell and take some photos with this camera, right?
Bingo. Yeah, I better not find any scratches on it when you bring it back, okay? Oh, right. There's one more thing I'd advise you to be cautious of.
And what's that?
The Arbonian Empire's border can be seen as clear as day from Belgard Gate, as can the Calvardian border from Tangram Gate. It's a huge no-no to include any pictures of them in our magazine, so please do try and avoid it snapping any shots of them, okay? Is it due to political retentions? Nail on the head, Ellie. Circumstances on our side prohibit us from using them, too.
Okay, so taking any photos of the border is a no-go. Anything else we should know?
Yep, I'm setting up a minimum quota of 5 photos to submit. Feel free to take more than that if you can, of course. We're going to publish it at the end of the festival, so go ahead and take your time finding all the best spots. After all, the more photos you can take, the more it'll help us all in the long run. Yeah, that's about it for now. Understood. Once you've wrapped everything up, just let our receptionist know, and she'll give me the ring. Well, anyway, back to work I go. I'll eagerly be awaiting your results.
Some people never change.
Man, she'd be a solid 10 if personality wasn't part of the equation.
Randy.
She certainly can be a bit too animated at times. It is a mystery as to me where exactly she gets all of her boundless energy from. Well, regardless, it seems she managed to skillfully redirect all of her busy work onto us.
It's all good. Didn't sound like she was in too big a hurry for the photos. As long as we remember to take photos as we're out about our rounds, we should be just fine.
True enough, entrusting photography to Ellie will ensure that this request will be complete with ease. Please lower your expectations. It was just a small hobby of mine.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Ellie. Let's just make sure to take some photographs whenever we come across a scenic spot. The many famous views of Crossbell. Let's go ahead and just knock this one out all at once. So, there are 9 pictures we need to take. This is kind of similar to the guide. The guide itself has taught me Trails in the Sky deja vu, and now that I think about it, you're right. This is kind of... We did this in Trails in the Sky as well, didn't we? Anyways, there are 9 locations the guide gives me that we need to go through. So, how about we get started? We'll save here. So, first off, we need to go to... We'll start by going to the bus stop fork, because we need to go to our as Old Road. This way. So, the first one says something about taking a photo of a farm. Here we are. This'll do.
You know, now that I've had a chance to soak in the sights, the rural scenery here is lovely.
You can say that again. Didn't have much of a chance to really check it out last time, with all the monsters we had to take down.
I suspect this location would provide a perfect setting for a countryside picnic. However, it is likely that the nearby monsters would make it difficult to enjoy.
Still though, I bet it'd be really fun to drive down this road. I imagine this view is a familiar sight to traders like Mr. Hayworth who travel all over the state.
I'm sure it is.
I bet we could get a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Do you mind taking a few photos for us, Ellie?
Not at all. Don't expect a masterpiece from me, though.
Just relax, Mademoiselle. I'm sure it'll turn out great. Just gotta peek through that lens, give it a click, and bam, we're all set, yeah?
If only capturing a great photo were that simple. You have to plan your composition to ensure you capture your subject how you want to in the frame. Slight change in weather or wind can also drastically alter the impression of the final picture. Sometimes you'll come across a picture-perfect shot that lasts for only a brief second and will be lost forever if you miss your chance. True, the difference in quality between amateur and professional photography is immediately apparent. I'd imagine a simpleton would have difficulty grasping any level of intricacy or nuance required for the task.
Hey now, just where was that last comment directed?
Alright, let's calm down everyone. We just need to let Ellie focus on taking the photo.
Right, I'll do my best.
Snaps, snap, snap.
Phew, there we go. I took a couple extras just in case.
Hey, looks like you pulled through. Well, how'd they turn out?
I won't have an answer for you until I've seen the developed photos. At the very least, I think they'll get the job done. I believe it would be safe to assume Ellie has regained her photography skills.
Well, I'm no expert in the field, so I'll trust your judgment.
We should keep our eyes peeled for other scenic locations we can take photos of. With that, shall we get going? Alright, next up, the guide mentions Armorka Village, so let's go ahead and run our way on over there. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at the guide. Run! I was going to try and farm for Morg's Hello. This is one of the destinations along the Crossbell sightseeing tour. Everybody at the tour has been having a great time, myself included. Wait a minute. I did take a picture of the right thing, right? I hope I did. Well, I probably did. I'm starting to get worried I didn't. I'm gonna be real with you. Hey, that road's fixed now. The ruins of the ancient battlefield lie beyond here. Entry is strictly prohibited. That actually reminds me. I bought something while we were, during our time away, which is the Crossbell Times SG4. Mayor opening address. At long last, the anniversary festival is here. The opening ceremony was held at City Hall and was attended by many domestic and foreign dignitaries. Citizens applauded as Mayor McDowell gave an opening speech, and in the plaza in front of City Hall, crowds cheered as balloons were released into the skies. This year marks 70 years since the founding of Crossbell State. We would like all of our dear readers to enjoy the festivities. From the start of the festival, many tourists converged from the neighboring Empire and Republic. Even tourists from Liberal and other countries came, filling a vibrant city with more stalls than usual this year. Foot traffic has seen a particular boost, with crowds out in full force. There was even a mini concert held in the Harbor District Park. Citizens were fired up to watch this surprise event organized by the Business Owners Association. Festival attendance is said to be more than double that of an average year, stated an economist. Along with the excitement of the 70th anniversary, the popularization of orbital cars and the continuing impact of the Non-Aggression Pact are having positive effects on Crossbell. Arkansas's new piece, Golden Sun Silver Moon, has officially opened to the public. The show has been perfected even further since their preview performance 1 month ago, and is reputed to be their most successful show yet. Those lucky enough to have tickets cannot hide their excitement. With the success of both the festival and Arkansas, the entertainment district is simply packed with tourists. Mr. Drake, owner of the casino near the theater, delightedly said, "We are positively swarmed with customers." The stone bridge off the side of Old Armorka Road has been repaired and is in the final inspection stage. It is expected to be reopened during the latter half of the anniversary festival. However, we caution readers against wandering into the areas beyond the bridge, as they are inhabited by dangerous monsters. You say dangerous monsters, I hear good farming spots. Hotel Millennium in the entertainment district has begun accepting reservations, among other things over the Orbital network. Though it is still widely unfamiliar to the public, business seems to be implementing this new tech behind the scenes. There's been a surprising influx of tourists at St. Ursula Hospital, home to the latest in medical technology. Lately, many visitors have requested full medical checkups despite having no apparent need for one. A receptionist said, "I'm not sure I agree with getting examined just for fun. It seems there will be many long days for the medical staff." I don't think you should be going to... Okay. You do you, buddy boo. That was the right thing I had to take a picture of, right? There's no... Because the thing is, in the guide it says take a picture of the farm. I thought there was just another area where you overlook. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being paranoid for no reason. Anyways, the next major one is apparently here. Morka Village's fields and apiary are as beautiful as ever.
Crossbell's a steam farming village. Grace's tourist guide might benefit from a landscape shot of this.
It's picture perfect, that's for sure.
With how clean the air here is, you can see the countryside spread out far, far in the distance. This may very well be the only place in Crossbell that you can witness such a beautiful, untainted sight. If only there were farmers working in the fields for our picture.
The spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article, farmers or not. Will you do the honors, Ellie?
Okay, leave it to me.
Snap. Snap. Snap.
Phew, I think that should do it.
Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Alright, that's everything on this side of the road. Next up, we head back across... Next, we need to head back to Crossbell. And now, this time, we're going to go down to Wait a minute, there's actually something else I can do that might be interesting to do here. It's nothing important per se, but let's go see what Wazi's do. Was considering checking out this bar here, but the sign says they're closed for today. That's a shame. Also, isn't there... I just want to make sure. Okay, no. I thought there was a side quest down there, but that was last chapter. Wazi!
Let's say we all go check out the anniversary festival with everyone. What about you guys? Want to come with? I bet it'd be pretty fun.
Sorry, we can't. We're on duty right now. Actually, I'm pretty sure you invited us knowing that full well, didn't you?
Caught red-handed. You guys are too by the book.
You know what this guy makes me think of for some reason? He makes me think of a calmer, yet still silly in his own way, Olivier. I don't know why. That's just the impression I get from this guy.
We've got a rare opportunity to check it out, Abbas. Shall we depart for our toast? This festival is meant to celebrate the very best of Crossbell, after all.
I like him. I really do hope he becomes like a permanent party member in the next game. Again, I'm going under the assumption it's going to be like how the first Trails in the Sky game went, and then the second Trails in the Sky game, where the first chapter kind of introduced you to all the playable characters potentially in some fashion, and then the second game is where you would actually permanently get them in your party. Because I know this is a duology, Trails from Zero and then Trails from Azure, I think. I might be wrong on the name, because there's another game. I know there's another game that I have that's called Trails from Reverie, and I can't remember, is Trails from Reverie or Trails from Azure next? It's one of those two, I think. I just can't remember the name. I keep swapping the two, I feel. But the point is, I know this game is part of a duology, or at least this set area story, whatever. The story of Lloyd. How about that? Lloyd's story is part of a duology. Anyways, what about these guys?
Yesterday was one hell of a party. Then we should up another place today.
Oh yeah, I'm in. Yeah, we're on balls of walls again.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Agreed. Can't they go one day without causing an uproar? Oh, Wazi and Wald. My favorite troublemakers. Anyways, next up, we have Ursula Road. I see. Okay, so this one's actually pretty easy to find. So there's actually a little location that's available over here. Yep, this one. Yep, here.
So this big old body of water is looping this river, huh? What's that thingy flowing out in the middle supposed to be?
I'm going to guess there's some old ruins. The database contains no details either. The only information I found was that the entry is prohibited. I can't speak to the ruins' origins, but I've heard people refer to it as a matchmaking shrine. If a man stands on the left of the observation platform and a woman on the right, they can give their vows and live happily ever after.
So it's like a wedding area.
I don't know about that, Mademoiselle. That kind of sounds like an old wives' tale.
I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie?
Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it.
Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? So thankfully, that is actually the only picture we had to take in the Ursula Road section, it looks like, because the guide's telling us to go somewhere completely different now. Where to next? I can't open the fast travel here. Whoops. Where next to? Simple. Me talk weird. Crossbells Church. Wait. Ah, okay. It's telling us the guide thankfully gives more specifics rather than just saying specific areas, but oh.
Sheesh, that's a safety hazard if I've ever seen one. There ain't even a fence here.
I really doubt anyone would be standing on the edge of a cliff like this in the first place.
Look, you can see the bottom of the valley from here. Quite the drop, isn't it? If you stare for too long, it starts to feel like it's sucking you down into it. It's not a very pleasant feeling. It's a cemetery, after all. Perhaps someone from the other side is beckoning you to join them. Did you really have to phrase it like that, Tio?
I've gotten the impression that Ellie does not like ghosts. First there was Stargazer Tower, and now there's this. Well, putting that aside, this spot would make for a nice photo for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie?
Okay, leave it to me.
Snap, snap, snap.
I think that should do it.
Seems things went well. With that, shall we get going? Next up, it seems like Mainz has quite the number of photos needed. The Mainz Road, I should say. Actually, I say that there are only 2. Actually, wait, I'm wrong. There's 3. Anyways, to get to the next one, we need to go to the doll studio. And no, we're not taking a photo of the doll studio. We are going to their... Okay, I just want to see if there was anything. Because I knew... I feel like even without having to look at the guide, I feel like I knew this area would of course be it. Because this looks cool, even just from a player perspective. Come on.
The sight never becomes any less impressive, especially when we are this close up. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You'd be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in another country.
I bet. It gives off such a soothing vibe. Next time someone talks about cleansing their heart and mind, I know exactly where to send them.
Should we meditate under the waterfall? We can do the alms and everything. They said meditating under a waterfall while you're only wearing a loincloth can help you reach true enlightenment.
That sounds a bit dangerous to me. I think I'll pass.
I'd rather vomit than picture you in a loincloth, thank you very much.
Come on, Tiota, don't be shy.
Putting that idea aside, also the fact that you're... How old are you? 21? And she... You know what? Hang on. This spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. Would you do the honors, Ellie?
Okay, leave it to me.
That should do it. That is the 5 photo quota, but why stop there? I see no reason to stop there when we can get more. Next up is an area that I actually do not know the name of. This area, the place is called the Moon Monastery? I don't know why I wanted to kill that bug in particular, but I did. Anyways, the Moon Monastery, head to the tunnel and to the west path afterwards. Are you talking about this one? It has to be talking about this, surely. Oh. Ah! Aha!
What's with these ruins? They look dilapidated. I think it's the ruins of a temple built during the Middle Ages. Whatever the details are, the CGF doesn't want anyone entering judging by the barricade.
Same as Stargazer's Tower.
No reason to go trespassing. Still, it's quite the view, isn't it? Bet we could take a great photo for Grace's article. Let's get going. Alright, let's see if we can't get out of here without a single encounter. This is all going to depend on how skilled I can maneuver. Okay. Next up is the West Crossbell Highway, so let's get a move on over that way. I think it might just be quicker to go back to the bus stop over here. Do. Crossbell City North exit. Okay, so what the guide's telling us is go to the police academy. And then we need to head back east. That was not the right thing I meant to do, but that works too. Ah, here we are. The Transcontinental Railroad.
Yep, the thing connects Erebonia to Calvert. Hull will run smack dab through the middle of Crossbell. Damn impressive when you think about it.
Freight trains are also used to transport goods in and out of the state. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the railroad symbolizes modern-day Crossbell.
Bad we can't.
Sorry. Sorry, Randy. I took your line. Or your voice.
What the hell, man?
It's too bad we can't take a picture of the train to give to Grace. It would have made for something really spectacular. What's up, Tio?
I would think the train is approaching after all.
Wait, seriously?
It's freaking sweet, man. Think it's time for that picture perfect moment, mademoiselle.
Get the camera, Ellie.
Okay.
Perfect.
I think that might have been the first time we've seen a moving train up close and personal like that.
How'd it go, Ellie?
Well, it was a moving object, and I was a bit rushed, but I think it'll get the job done.
Oh, really? Well, you managed to pull out the camera pretty quickly, so we owe you one. Anyway, let's get a move on. Okay, I'm actually looking at this guide, and apparently I made a mistake. So, I said we were gonna knock all these quests out all at once, right? Well, that's a lie. Apparently. I know, I lied, and I'm surprised. Apparently, there is actually one photo that we cannot get until the 4th day of the festivities, meaning we have to put a hold on the side quest. Well, we can, but let's get one last picture, because there's actually 2 more pictures in total that we have to take for the side quests. But we can still get one more, and that means the guide also lied to me, or rather, it organized itself weirdly. Basically, we're going to Stargazer Tower. I should have figured, but at the same time, the guy didn't say it until later. It puts the two items as far apart from each other as they could. I didn't figure they were connected. Okay? Whoop.
Monkey.
Here we are. Stargazer Tower. Stargazer's Tower. It's been a while since we fought Yin here. On second glance, this place sure is beautiful, isn't it?
From the outside, absolutely. From the inside, not so much. Would it not be wise to conduct an investigation of the entire tower someday? Leaving mysteries like this unchecked always leaves an unsavory taste in my mouth.
Considering the place is under CGF's jurisdiction, that might be easier said than done, Deotat. On top of that, you'd have to get the permission of a dumbass who won't allow anything that doesn't earn him a promotion.
Well, with all these problems to deal with, we'll never get bored. Anyway, the spot would make for a nice photo. Get photo. Okay, from here, we cannot actually do any more... Sorry. We can't actually do the rest of this side quest until a later point, because we need to be able to access a different area. In fact, it's an area that we've already read about. Remember in the Crossbuild ×4? Wait a couple days and a new area will become accessible once it's been checked to be safe. Although it does recommend not going there because it's got dangerous monsters. It's talking about the ancient battlefield. So yeah. We're gonna have to wait till we can actually get there, but that's fine. Thankfully the quest won't expire till then, so I'm fine with leaving it as it is. And besides, doing it all now means we don't have to deal with it later, and we just have to get the one photo later, so I'm cool with that. From here, we're gonna switch gears then to do the next side quest, which is the short side quest, which is important item retrieval. So we need to go to Belgard Gate from the West Street. So let's head on that way. Belgard Gate. Oh, hello. What in the world is this?
Huh? Was this here the other day? Let's take a little speak, shall we?
Randy, is something wrong?
This thing is one of the CGF's armored cars.
Why is it here? On top of that, they went so far as to conceal it with this tarp.
Conceals a bit much. It's barely hiding the thing at all. In fact, this half-assed attempt to hide the thing only makes it more conspicuous.
Oh yeah, didn't we get a support request from someone at Belgard Gate? Maybe this armored car has something to do with it.
I believe that request was to search for a lost item. And as for the client, it was Warrant Officer Muriel?
Muriel. She was that blonde soldier we met before, right?
Yep, that's right.
She may be busy with work, but we should try asking her about the request. Perhaps you could casually bring up the armor car if you're so interested in it.
Alright, good idea. Alright, let's pay her a visit. I actually remember which NPC you're talking about for some reason. She was in this room, right? Well, she's not here. Ah, it's you! Yeah!
Oh, come on, it could have just up and disappeared. If I don't find it soon.
Yo, Muriel, how's my favorite CGF soldier doing?
Nice to see you again, Warrant Officer.
Randy? And the rest of the Special Support section. What are you four doing here? Oh, right! It's about the support request I submitted, isn't it? I'm in such a rush I nearly forgot about it. Oh, that's alright. I'm sure you must have been swamped with your work.
Classic Muriel. She puts on a serious face, but she's not really all there.
Excuse me? Someone like you has no right to say that to me.
Let's try to settle down, shall we? I know it's done, but would you mind explaining the request to us? The CGF wouldn't be coming to us for help unless it really needed, so I've been curious to learn the details.
Yes, that's correct. Forgive me for losing my focus there for a moment. So we've been searching the premises here at Belgard Gate for a certain crucial item that's gone missing. Normally finding it would be our top priority, but as you can see, we're running short on manpower during the anniversary festival. And that's why we decided to ask for some assistance in the matter. I think I understand the situation. So what exactly are we looking for? It's the key to the armored car that the Guardian Force has just deployed. It's one of the newer models.
New model?
I only heard rumors about it, so I take it it's already finally been deployed. I fail to understand how you could have lost something so valuable.
Let me guess. The commander?
I suppose it wasn't that hard to guess.
It wasn't. How so?
Well, it started yesterday. The commander threw an exclusive party to ring in Crossbill's 70th anniversary. Over the course of the night, the commander drank much more alcohol than he should have. And then he had one of the soldiers drive our new armored car to his party.
Must have been trying to win over the higher-ups by showing off his new shiny ride.
How very tasteless. Once the commander returned and had the car parked inside the gate, he snatched the key from the driver. And later, it just vanished from his possession somehow. Now we can't move the car, but... Now that we can't move the car, we had no choice but to put a tarp over it in a last-ditch effort to conceal it.
I was wondering what that was doing outside. But was that really your best move? The tarp almost makes it even more conspicuous.
Well, if they left the car as is, it would probably raise a lot of questions that they didn't want to answer. For example, why exactly is the CGS new heavy-duty armored car actively deployed inside the border gate? If the Imperial Army took it as a threat, I'm not sure we'd be able to reason with them.
You can't be serious.
At the very least, we'd like to avoid any provocation at all costs.
Is this new model really all that? The armored cars we were using before were pretty top of the line in terms of defense and mobility, if I remember right.
Trust me, it is. The new model is an upgraded, more combat-oriented version of our old cars. It's equipped with Vulcan cannons, miniature missile pods, and has seen an entire overhaul when it comes to base firepower. If you inspected the CGS entire arsenal, it would easily come out on top, no doubt about it.
Gotcha. I agree with you then. Leaving that out in the open sounds a bit too dicey.
Yeah. Imagine you pull back that tarp and it's like, hey, look, we have a war machine. It sounds less like a car and more like a mini tank.
So, where's that oh-so-wonderful commander right now anyway? This is still his office, ain't it?
It is. He's just away at the moment. He headed out this morning and left us to sort out this mess. He said he couldn't possibly call off the soirees he was hosting for the festival, and flake out on the Crossbill's top elites? I think not.
Sounds like him, alright.
The more I hear about this commander, the less I am eager to meet him. Anyway, we really want to move the armored car out of the public eye ASAP. Will you help us find the key?
Of course. We're happy to help, Warrant Officer. I'm not doing it for his sake, though. I'm doing it for yours, because I don't want you to get fired.
Really? Thank you very much. Now, would you mind helping us retrace the commander's steps? Did he mention anything that might give us any leads? Let me think. If you'd like to hear what I was able to get out of him this morning, I would be more than happy to share. That would suffice. When the commander returned, he had an armored car parked right inside the gate, and he took the key from the soldier driving. And then, I imagine he was craving a light snack to wash down all that alcohol. So he stopped by the mess hall and had one of our cooks make him some food. Afterwards, he waltzed up to the roof and sung his heart out for quite a while. Once he finally tired himself out, he realized he had no idea where the key had gone. He sounds like a proper drunk.
This sounds very familiar also. Didn't we literally just do a side quest last episode involving a drunkard? Specifically. Are we gonna have to keep helping drunk officials? I think it was a miracle that he made it up to the rooftop at all, given his condition.
Just another day in the life of that deadbeat.
From what we just heard, we know for a fact that the key was lost while he was gallivanting around the gate. And if that's the case, we shouldn't have to worry about searching anywhere other than Belgard Gate.
I agree, Ali. Alright then, we should perform a sweep of the general area first. Who knows, we might find some clues or, with luck, the key.
Warrant Officer Muriel, would you like to accompany us on our search? I'm afraid not. I feel like I would just get in the way if I came along. I'm still doing what I can to find it though, starting with tearing apart the commander's office.
Don't worry about a thing. Even in the most desperate situation, you can always count on old Randy to help you out in a pinch.
Jeez, I really am counting on you, Randy, so I hope you can live up to that big talk.
We should go ahead and commence our search for the key. Let's start by checking out the armored car itself. Let's begin. So, let's start by going back to that car, as I said. Let's see. So, according to Muriel, the commander parked the car here, and it hasn't been moved since. I'd say we should search the area for the key, but I assume the CGF would have found it if it was actually here.
That's a good point. It would be a waste of time to search the area again. Besides, since the car has those bulky Vulcan cans on top, we can't exactly remove the tarp to take a closer look.
Damn, I kinda wanted to see this baby in all its glory.
Randy, have you ridden in an armored car like this before? This model should be a modified edition of the conventional armored car, so it should feel largely the same.
No, there's just something I'm kinda curious about. If they got permission to use them, I'm sure they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff like that. I bet Noelle would die of happiness.
I think you might be right. Huh. Looks like we have visitors from the Empire. Let's go check it out.
Wee. Oh, limo? Is everybody sure ride in style?
Appears to be a Rainford Company limousine.
Who owns it?
Wait a sec.
Whomst? This is fine, ladies and gentlemen of the support section. Special support section. What?
Good day, everyone! I trust that Crossbell's been treating you well.
What are you doing, Croy?
Uncle Dieter!
It's been a while, sir.
It has indeed. You'll have to forgive me. Did my arrival get in the way of your duties?
Not at all.
This guy's as suave as ever, I see. I like this guy.
Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir?
That's right, negotiations in the Empire. But that aside, I can't help but ask about that great big thing sitting behind you.
I guess it's hard to notice. It's kind of a long story.
I see. Allow me to make an educational guess then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be one of the CGF's new armored cars or something like that, right?
How did you...
Did I catch you off guard? There's a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at the party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF commander. He in his drunkenness mentioned something about that very car to one of his subordinates, I believe. I sat with him at multiple parties now, and I really do think he should work on that drinking problem of his.
The answer's that. You must have left for the Empire directly after the party, correct?
If that's the case, you might have the clue we're looking for.
What exactly do you mean?
Allow me to explain.
Situation.
I think I'm starting to understand. That would certainly explain why there's an armored vehicle with mounted guns just sitting in the middle of a high-traffic area. However, I'm afraid I won't be of much help to you. Like I said earlier, I had negotiations in the Empire today, so I had to leave the party early in order to make it on time. In other words, by the time the commander made it back to Belgard Gate, I was already long gone. Jeez, what a bummer. Guess all we can do now is stick to retracing the steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give you a piece of advice that I was given by Bell a long time ago?
Maribel gave you advice?
Again, it was many, many years ago, but I had the habit of losing things. There were just so many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there.
Really? I would have never guessed that, judging by how you act now.
I feel like part of it had to do with my still being young and inexperienced at the time, too. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. And each time, she would let out a great big sigh and tell me this. Father, how many times do I need to tell you, when you lose something, you have to look where you'd least expect it to be?
You know what? That's honestly pretty fair.
Search the unexpected places.
Well, I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, Bill was simply trying to tell me to change my perspective. Though I don't know how useful you will find this advice, of course.
No, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if I've been much help, but I hope you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, dear. I seem to have gone carried away with our conversation. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance sitting in the middle of the gate like this. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, have a safe drive home, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Until we can meet again, SSS.
Bye, Mr. Croy. I have to say, Mr. Croy looks like the kind of character that would be like a douchebag billionaire, but he acts like a character that I like. Oh no.
Never changes, that guy.
You know, he gave us some pretty valuable advice.
Change your perspective, huh? That's definitely something we forgot to think about. It might just be the key to finding this, key. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander's steps and see where that takes us.
I believe Warrant Officer Mariel told us that after the commander parked the car, he went to the mess hall.
Yeah, let's take our investigation there. The cafeteria. You there?
Yo, Stella. Keeping yourself busy?
Oh, Randy. Funny seeing you here. Were you on to order something?
Not exactly. We're searching for the armored car's key as per Warrant Officer Muriel's request.
Oh, so you guys are the ones who got stuck with that. The warrant officer already asked me to look around. I combed over the mess hall high and low, but it's nowhere to be found. I suppose we can mark the mess hall off our list then. We are in the process of retracing the commander's steps. Do you mind recounting what you witnessed that last night? Sure, I don't mind. The first day of the anniversary festival was incredibly hectic here. I was finally winding down from the craziness of the day when the commander stormed in here utterly wasted. All of a sudden, he yelled at me to cook something that would sober him up, so I had to do some forced overtime. Because of that, I wasn't able to get around to any of the prep work I needed to do for today.
Wow, he sounds pretty terrible. The more I hear of this guy, the more it astounds me that he's been able to become the, leader or boss here.
Oh, for sure. Guy swaggers around like he owns the place, but doesn't do a lick of the actual work.
Sounds like he's complete opposite of Deputy Commander Bales.
Exactly.
Excuse me, did you know if he had the key on him while he was eating his meal? Beats me. I only heard about it being lost when I woke up this morning, so I'm afraid I wasn't really paying attention.
Is that so? There's no way of knowing whether he had the key here or not. What's everyone doing gathered around the mess hall? What's everyone doing gathered around the mess hall?
Good time, Beyond. These people are helping the CGF recover the key or whatever. Nice to meet you. We're the special support section.
Oh yeah, I heard about you all. Nice to meet you too.
Hey, Beyond. Still the same military buff as always?
Afraid so. It's been a while, Randy.
So, Beyond, did you end up finding the key? You know, the one the warrant officer told us about?
After giving it a quick search, I can safely say it isn't in the end. I'm pretty sure the commander didn't bother heading there after his meal anyway.
Sorry, but what do you mean by pretty sure?
Weren't you at the inn last night? I can imagine you would know whether he came in or not, right? I'd finished my work for the day by then, so I was actually taking a break up on the roof when he got back. Wait, hold on.
Do you remember something?
Yeah, I passed by him as I was leaving the roof. And if I'm not wrong, I remember him spinning around something that looked like a keychain. That must have been the key you're all looking for. And that means it's extremely likely the commander had the key until he headed up for the roof after he'd leaving the mess hall.
It bothers me that he would act so nonchalant with something so important. I certainly agree, but at least we picked up a valuable statement.
Good thing that memory of yours finally kicked in, huh?
Better late than never, right?
You gotta be kidding me. Do you realize how much time I wasted searching the mess hall because of you?
Sorry about that. Well, I think it's about time for me to head back to work. See you later, Stella. Gotta get out of here.
Ebran.
Oh, thanks to him, we finally got ourselves a solid lead. Thanks for all your help too, Miss Stella.
Randy's right. Even though you only knew it was in the mess hall, that narrowed down our list of potential hiding places significantly.
You're welcome. I'm not really sure how important this key is, but please find it, not just for the CGF's sake, but for Warrant Officer Muriel's. We'll do our best, I promise. Now, is our next destination the roof?
Indeed it is, Miss Teotat.
Okay. Well, we made it to the roof.
According to Warrant Officer Muriel, the CGF commander sung his heart out up here. I imagine it took a while to climb the stairs while he was under the influence. Yes, but our biggest issue is that he doesn't remember where exactly he misplaced the key.
If you were to lose it anywhere, it would be this place. Let's try searching for a while and see where that takes us. Did I finally find it? Nope, just some wire. Damn it, where did this key run off to?
What's this? Lid of a juice can? Yeah, we can just do this the way. Oh, wait. No. That tunnel leads to Erebonia, right?
That's right. More specifically, that tunnel in the fortified mountain base up ahead both compromised Gariel Fortress. As the Empire's easternmost stronghold, it is used to keep Calvert in check. Seeing it this close, I cannot help but feel incredibly intimidated by the Empire.
Can't blame her feeling that way, Teotat. After all, the mountains lie on two of the Empire's scariest weapons, the railway guns.
Railway guns? I feel like I've heard of them somewhere before. Hang on, the Empire has railway cannons?
I'm sure you have. They're a pride and joy of the Imperial Army, their ultimate weapons of mass destruction. Heard those bad boys fire 80 red shells.
Interesting. So these are the battle weapons developed by the Rainford Company. 2 years ago, tensions between the Empire and the Republic have finally reached a breaking point. While both countries began to conduct large-scale military exercises, the wall over there opened, revealing 2 enormous railway guns. Weapons which had the capacity to hit Crossbill City. If Erebonia were to unleash them,
We'd be screwed. Tragedy would be unavoidable. Crossbill Times never once mentioned these while I was living in Calvert. I never knew these things were that unstable at the time.
Well, as you can see, they've got their trump cards stored away right now. We might owe the Librarian Queen's non-aggression pact thanks for that.
Definitely. I always heard that she was an admirable person, but I have a newfound respect for her now. Looks like we got sidetracked. We should continue our search for the key.
what could that sparkling object be? A 10 mirror coin. The commander may have dropped it while he was up here. I don't see it anywhere.
Well, at the very least, we know for the fact the commander was up here.
True, but we may have made a mistake to assume that he dropped the key on the roof. If that were the case, the guardsman would have found it immediately.
Considering what Mr. Croy told us earlier, we might have to change our perspective on this entire thing.
It's only a possibility, but what if the key fell into a place that we can't normally reach? Let's investigate every nook and cranny of this place one more time. Hmm? Huh? Lloyd? What's the matter? I see it. Where? Don't tell me. Gosh dang it. How'd you manage that?
How the hell did it end up in a place like that?
Given its true location, I am not surprised that they were unable to find the key, no matter how much they scoured the gate. For now, let's let the warrant officer know. We should be able to reach it with the ladder. Hopefully they can have one. They have one around here we can borrow. Right, let's go find it. How the hell did you manage that? That's just impressive.
I think you were looking for this.
There you go. It seriously ended up in a place like that? I never would have found it then. What probably happened is that your commander dropped it while he was singing on the roof. That aside, I'm just relieved that you're able to find it. Thanks to you, we can finally move that armored car someplace where the tourists won't stumble across it. I guess I'm in your debt this time, Randy.
Don't worry about it. But if you really want to make things even, how about going on a date with me? It'd be a good time.
I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots never change, do they? Well, thank you for everything, SSS.
You're welcome. If you ever need anything else from us, all you have to do is submit a support request.
I'll keep that in mind. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Case closed, huh?
I suppose so. I wasn't sure if we would find the key there for a second. If a stranger picked it up, I don't know what we would have done.
Considering where it was dropped, I'd say we got lucky.
I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah?
Incidents like this could be avoided if the commander was a bit more observant.
He's always been an incompetent jackass who always thinks about himself, even back when I was stationed here. If we didn't find that key, Muriel would have taken the heat for losing it.
That man is hopeless.
No denying that. Still, at least we know there are people like the deputy commander and the warrant officer doing honest work in the CGF. I'd like to think that most of the guardsmen are following suit, despite everything.
Good point, Lloyd. Well, time to head out.
Yeah, let's go. All done? Alright. From here, we're gonna go back to Crossbell. We're not gonna turn in the quest quite yet, because that quest doesn't give any extra Mira or DP or anything. Let's take a look at our side quest list for a second here. The next quest is the Geofront B1 sector. Specialized in arts, be aware of its regenerative power. We're looking for monster this time. Alrighty then, let's get to it, shall we? Somewhere in here is where we're looking. Well, let's just go through here like we did last time and hopefully find it. Hello? Hello? I have to remember I can use the mini-map potentially. If it shows the special icon, then that means I'm in the right location, I think. Unless it doesn't show the special icon here. It might not, actually. Oh, great, I have to figure out this area again. Not here. Ah! Spear! Nothing here. Spin that. It's probably going to be located back at the spot where we fought the big torso guy. Let's go ahead and save here. Sure enough, I should just teleport. Wait a minute! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the? Why is there a fishing spot? Why can I fish in the... What is... Wait, hang on. Now that I think about it, this is a commonality between this game and the other game I play. Trails in Sky SC. Why can you fish in sewers? Anything new down here, by the way? Might as well fish with one of everything. Nope. I say one of everything, but I only have one Kasuken, and I don't feel like using it. Nope. Bruh. Anyways, this monster looks to be the same thing that attacked us at the very beginning of the game. Oh, we got company with it, though. Very strange company. Alright, Battlescope. Dark Attendant, a mollusк monster made of mucus that launches part of its body to blind foes. And the Giant Drome. A giant mollusk that manipulates electrical arts. Sports impressive regenerative abilities. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can't wait for them all to get a little closer. Also, this guy's immune to any and all ailments. These guys are not the same. Level 22s with a level 23 for the big guy. Let's see. Spark? No. I want to take down the guys on the side first, I think. Super recovery. I can't delay its turn. I made a mistake. Nope, I'm taking that. Spark dying. Ow. Help. Call allies. Oh, great. Grenade! Fire and Earth. Nope, counter. It's not attacking anymore. Ah, crap. Heal up. That'll be fine. Nope. And freeze. I think we can just go ahead and take you out. See ya! Easy peasy. Take these guys out. Easy peasy. Okay. Alright, there's that taken care of. So with that, I think that's all the side quests we can do for now, potentially. Let me just double check via going all the way back to the SSS. Let's go ahead and heal up first. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Port to HQ. Alright, yeah, okay, that's all the side quests we can do right now. Let me see if there's any hidden side quest for this chapter. From what I can tell, there's a Vista side quest. Exclusive, but there is one hidden side quest, but it's not till like the very end of the chapter, it looks like. So I don't gotta really worry about that right now. So for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and we go ahead and just advance story a bit. I think that'd be fine. Is there any like particular quartz I've gained that I might want to put on? Oh yeah, the Ingenuity Quartz slowly recovers EP by walking on the field. It gives how much again? 3 earth, 2 water, 1... Okay, 3 earth, 2 water... I could give that to you. A question, would that even give me anything? Anything that requires 2 space. Soul Blur, or sorry, time. 2 Soul Blur, potentially Thunderside Clone. Okay, well. Wait, hang on. You could actually get some... You actually would get something useful out of this. Hang on. Actually, on second thoughts, once you get... You get Galleon Tower, Soul Blur. Yeah, I'll actually keep that on you. But that means somebody else has to take this. Yeah, I can work with that. So, Lloyd will take that, and what does that give him access to? It gives him Tier, Phalos, Cobalt Sphere. I'm gonna drive him down. Okay, I can work with that, I think. Okie dokie. That might help a little bit with, making it... Ooh, if I can stretch that would be nice. Making Ellie a bit stronger. Alright, now that that's dealt with, I think now we can focus on doing the urgent request. I should pull out the main guide for this section. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, okay, we're good to go. Ursula Road, we need to go to St. Ursula Medical College. Let's get a move on to the reception desk. Hello. Where could you be, Doctor? Good afternoon, Sarah. We saw the support request you submitted.
Oh, the special support section. I'm glad you could stop by. Is something the matter?
Yes? We are here because one of St. Ursula's doctors went missing, right?
You seem awfully calm for a situation like this.
Well, I wouldn't call it calm exactly. I think exasperated is a bit more accurate. Exasperated? Could you clarify the details of your request? There seems to be a misunderstanding over how severe we each consider a missing persons case to be. Yes, I should probably explain. The doctor in question is a man named Joachim Gunther. Dr. Gunther is, well, despite being an expert in his field, he sometimes disappears at the most inconvenient times.
Gunter was the guy with blue hair we saw briefly before, right?
Dr. Gunther.
Was he the man with the blue hair and glasses that we met before? Yeah. And by missing, you really meant...
The guy's playing hooky.
If we're being blunt, yes. The hospital still has a lot of things left on its plate, so we're quite at a loss without him. I see. So the real heart of the matter is that you don't know where the doctor's run off to? Yes, unfortunately that's exactly right. I'm sorry, everyone. It might have been irresponsible for me to write the request like I did. Gone missing and all that.
What do you think, guys?
I think we could postpone this if we want. Based on the information given, the level of urgency seems quite low.
Maybe so, but I say we take a crack at it. I hate to leave Sarah on the lurch.
I suppose there's still a chance he could have gotten mixed up into some trouble.
Sarah!
Oh, Lighten. May I remind you not to shout here? You wouldn't want to disturb our patients.
Hey, Lighten, you're doing better. Sorry about that.
Hey, if it isn't our favorite assault victim. How you holding up, man?
I don't think you should just call somebody that, Randy. What? Oh, hey, everyone. I really appreciate what you did for me. Wait, now's not the problem. That's not the problem right now. Sarah, where the heck's Dr. Gunther?
About that, I'm sorry, Lighten. He still isn't back.
You're joking, right? Oh, gosh, what does he expect me to do What does he expect me to do with all this work? I'm just an intern. There's no time to complain. I can do some of it at the very least. What was up with that?
Oh, Dr. Gunther pushes his work onto Lighten pretty regularly. And with him absent, Lighten is desperately trying to chip away at the amount of work he left behind. I can only imagine how much stress he must be under.
Yeah, I doubt we can leave this one hanging if that's the case. We gotta do it for poor Lighten.
I agree. He's certainly deserving of pity.
Well, alright then. Sarah, do you have any idea where Dr. Gunther might have gone?
Oh, does that mean you're accepting my request? Thank you, everyone. Recently, Dr. Gunther has been talking about participating in an anniversary festival fishing tournament. It's quite possible that his disappearance had something to do with that. Considering he left during work hours, he should still probably be wearing his lab coat. I'm sure he'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Looking out of work for a fishing tournament. Sounds like this is more than just a once-in-a-while hobby. If it involves fishing, I'm sure the Fisherman's Guild on East Street knows something. Alright, we accept your request, Sarah. Once we find him, we'll contact the guild and bring him back.
That'd be perfect. Thanks so much.
Missing doctor. Well, let's start by going off to check the Fisherman's Guild, see if they've got any sightings on the man. It's my favorite fishing guild. Ow. Just bashed my elbow in. Right. I could upgrade a little bit here. I feel like it'd be more... Well... I can do 2 upgrades there. I know Randy doesn't use his EP the most, but... It could be handy. I like unlocking, okay? What the... Excuse us. Looks like nobody's in. I figured we'd be able to find a clue about Dr. Gunther if we came here.
Those fishing fanatics head out to their dorm or whatever it is?
If they have, then our would-be clue has already left the building. Wait a moment, please. I still sense someone's presence in here.
Oh crap, I'm late! Oh hey, it's you.
Huh? Oh, well, it is Detective Lloyd.
Great timing, Kovan. You got a quick second to answer a quick question?
Sorry, man. I don't have time to stay here and chit-chat. I gotta read the Fisher Company on St. Ursula's sandbar. It's just about to start.
The Fisher Cup?
Well, I think you gave us the answer we needed.
At the fishing tournament? Oh, so you guys already knew about it. Should have known. Nothing gets past an angler. The Fisher Cup is a tournament held in honor of the Fisherman and Guild president, Mr. Fisher.
Wait, I just said I don't have time to sit around chit-chatting. If I don't get out there prior, all the older guys will snag the best spots. Just one more thing. Among those attending the Fisher Cup, is there a doctor with glasses, blue hair, and a white lab coat? I don't know. You talking about Joachim? I'm pretty sure he was coming today, yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah. Oh, you all going to enter the tournament too? In that case, take this. Thanks? What's this? I'm giving it to you as a memento for competing in the Fisher Cup. It's a participation prize, so to speak.
I don't ever recall committing to this tournament, so is this really okay?
Wait, damn it, I forgot I was running late. Sorry guys, I got Jay. If you better get moving if you want to make it.
For someone in a hurry, he really went out of his way.
Yeah. Anyway, we know where Dr. Gunter should be. Yeah.
We must hurry and reel him in.
Calm enthusiasm, eh, Tietza?
Silence.
Well, at least he answered our question. When he's talking about the sandbar, he's talking about that little beach area down here, right? That's the only thing I can think of that he's talking about. It's not this one, it's the next screen over, I believe. And hey, I got a new fishing rod out of it. Might be able to catch some new fish and get some new stuff out of it. Do. Oh, would you look at this? Sure enough. Bunch of fishermen. And there's our culprit.
Looks like they're enjoying themselves.
I'm impressed they can be so carefree with all these monsters on the highway. There are far fewer monsters than normal today. Were they scared away by the horde of fishermen?
I kind of doubt that. By the way, we found our fishing tournament. All that's left to do is find Dr. Gunter. Okay, so... apparently we're actually going to be participating in this competition. However, there's some things of importance here. So first off, we might be able to actually go ahead and preemptively do stuff here.
Man, that was a monster of a catch. I think I found a perfect fishing spot. Are you guys members of the Fisherman's Guild too?
I suppose I am, for the time being. Nice to meet you. My name is Lloyd.
Lloyd, that's a pretty fine coincidence if I do say so myself.
What do you mean? You're Lloyd!
We share the same name, my boy. I'm Lloyd, a master fisher of the Fisherman's Guild.
Lloyd! From the Sky Trilogy.
Zorin asked me to be a special guest at the tournament, so I packed my things and came all the way from Liberl.
Lloyd!
I'll be here for the duration of the anniversary festival. Let's reel in some prize catches, alright, other Lloyd?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Is this the Lloyd that Estelle was talking about earlier? Lloyd! Anyways, this spot right here. Apparently, I need to catch a specific kind of fish right now. I need to use the feather tackle and the red flies. Because I need to get a specific kind of fish to fish other fish. I know that sounds a bit convoluted, but point is, I need a fish. Let's get, like, say, 5. Here it is, the Kasigan. I'm gonna get 5 of these guys. I was thinking about getting 4, but I'm gonna get 5 for a test. To test something. There's another. Because technically, we're going to be taking part in this fishing tournament, it looks like. But I'm wondering... can I just get what's going to be required of me ahead of time? Because that'd be kind of funny. And if so, I would like to try and do that. And one way to find out, right? There we go. Give me just one more. There we go. Alright, that should work. Now, the other thing is that we're gonna save here. I don't know if it actually matters if I get it or not, but use the cast again and fish here. There's a specific fish that we would be looking for. Again, this might be pointless what I'm doing right now, because it might only count once I've actually entered the tournament, but on the off chance that it actually doesn't matter and it lets me do it early, well, this would save us some time, wouldn't it? Come here. It's not the Viper Head, though we are getting some interesting items from the Viper Heads. But they're not the fish we're looking for. There's a specific kind of fish we're looking for here that is being very, very unkind to me. We might have to fish more Kasugan. I know I could simply reload the save and just get more, or just use what I had. I probably should do that at this rate, but alright, we're gonna need to get more. On the bright side, we've got plenty of red flies. For now. There's a Kasugan. At the very least, it seems like the rate of getting Kasugans here is pretty high. I hesitate to say 100% because I don't know if that's true or not. I was half expecting to pull up something that wasn't a Kasugan to get proven. Give me. I should probably just save the game and just save Scum here, so we're not here fishing all day. Novice Rod, Kasugan. Looking for a specific kind of fish here. Again, I don't even know if it's possible at this rate until maybe I can only talk to him. I can only get it if I talk to the guy. I wouldn't be too surprised on that development, but... nope, we're right. The catfish, that's what the guide says to get. Tinkle earrings. I've also gotten a bunch of accessories doing that. Any of these, like, special? I have a lunar pendulum. What did I just have on beforehand? I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't paying a lick of attention. I had the long barrel, I think. What does the lunar pendulum do? Poison, blind, and burn. I guess I can remove this for that. Okay. So that's the fish that the game says that the guide says to get. But we might have to get it again anyways, but let's see. I did not mean to shoot you in the... Sorry.
Fishing is truly delightful. I guess what they say is true. It really is soothed with the cast of your line. It always helps me feel refreshed after a long day at the hospital.
Blue hair, white lab coat. I think we got our man. Excuse me, are you Dr. Joachim of the... Dr. Joachim Gunther?
Joachim? Yes, that's me. I apologize, but I'm in the middle of something important. Did you need something? Uh-huh. Finally, bite!
He's not even listening.
I am. I'm hooked on your every word.
Lame pun.
Excuse me, sir. Sarah, one of the hospital receptionists, sent us a request to track you down, Doctor. Your repeat absences are causing problems for Lane and the rest of the staff.
I've got you now. Oh, a Viper Head, and a pretty big one at that. I tell my daily trips from the hospital are starting to finally pay off. It suits in its own little world. Sorry, bud, but I don't think he heard a single thing you said.
I think you'll have to explain yourself again, Lloyd. But I was already yelling.
I assure you that won't be necessary. The hospital staff is waiting for my return, right? It's nice to meet you all. I'm Dr. Joachim Gugter. I'm just a simple associate professor over at St. Ursula Hospital. I cannot but feel we've met before. Deja vu, perhaps? I suppose there's really no point in trying to remember then.
No, I wouldn't call this deja vu. We should have started with an introduction. Oh well, better late than never, right? I'm Lloyd Bannings, member of the Crossbells Police Department Special Support Section. Now, Dr. Gunter, will you...
It's fine, Lloyd. I understand the dilemma.
So does that mean you'll return to the hospital?
That's a good question, ma'am. However, I've been looking forward to the Fisher Cup for the last 2 months. It's kind of a big deal for us anglers. And since I won't have any free time during the festival, I figured I'd treat myself with this little fishing trip.
So do you have no sense of responsibility as a physician?
Well, of course I do. My wrist is awfully sore from all the apology letters I had to write every time I snuck out of the hospital last month.
I don't think he's sorry.
It's a good thing my old chum Lion was there to help me write half them.
We're getting a little off topic now. What do we have to do to convince you to return to the hospital?
Let me think about that. Well, since we're already at the Fisher Cup, why don't we settle this over a battle of baits?
You mean fishing?
Exactly. If you manage to reel in something larger than the viperhead I caught, then I'll graciously accept the fee in return. Simple, right? So it all comes down to a fishing match, huh? Think you're up for it, Lloyd?
Fine. I accept your challenge. Any rules I should know of?
Spoken like a true angler. I'll show you my viperhead to Sir in a little bit. Once you've caught a fish of your own, have him inspect that one as well. As long as you catch a larger fish than my viperhead, you will be declared the winner. Keep in mind that there are no do-overs. Once you've shown your fish to Sir, that's it. Oh, and no leaving the sandbar. Come with all your gear in hand, because leaving the sandbars to resupply is forbidden. So how do the rules sound?
No complaints from me. I hope I have enough bait with me. Maybe I should ask the alright fisherman if I don't, though.
I think it's time we start our bait off. Good luck, Lloyd. Let's have some fun.
I think I'm actually... Assuming I can turn in the catfish that I just got... Of all the fish you caught,
The largest among them was a catfish. This is the fish you want to challenge him with? Sounds good. I'll go grab Joachim so I can announce the results. I assure your fish messes up to mine.
I'm not sure, but I don't plan on losing to you.
Yeah? I'm excited to see the results. If you'll do the honors, Sir, judge away, my friend. Let's see. In Dr. Gurnst's corner, we have an impressive viperhead. Of all the fish Lloyd caught, the largest among them was a catfish. After judging, the winner is... Lloyd Bannings! Come again. Are you sure there wasn't an error in your judgment? Them's the breaks, bud. Lloyd's fish is absolutely massive. Trust me, my eyes never lie. You're kidding.
You did it, Lloyd.
Hell yeah.
You never failed to deliver.
I won?
Ah, fate is cruel. Well, a win's a win. Here's a little present to celebrate your victory.
Oh, hey. I'll accept that. Thanks. Thank you, Dr. Gunter. I appreciate it.
Now it's time for me to hold my end of the bargain. Off to the hospital I go.
Really? I was expecting you to throw more of a fuss.
Excuse me, miss. I'm not some rowdy child. Anyway, our little match was a great opportunity to get some quality fishing in. I'm more than satisfied for the time being.
Huh?
He's a crafty one, ain't he? He was totally using us to buy more fishing time, I bet.
Utterly despicable.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. It was a pleasure, Certain. I'll see you around. Sure, pal. Looking forward to seeing you at the next competition. Likewise, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, Special Support Section, I have a hospital to send to. I'll be waiting at the bus stop if there's anything else you need me from me. Hadunas is completely wrapped around his finger.
He's cutting all right. I do not trust him in the slightest. He might swim away the moment we take our eyes off him.
Yeah, we should take the same bus to make sure he actually goes back to the hospital.
Where in the world were you, Doctor? Do you know how many people you've inconvenienced by disappearing without a word?
Well, if you must know, I was competing in an intense event known as the Fisher Cup. I was put on by the Fisherman's Guild, and seeing that I am a member, I couldn't possibly skip it. I have the Angler's Code to uphold.
This is serious, Dr. Gunter. Do you realize that Line is filling in for you as we speak? Right?
Oh, Lighten is. I really am blessed to have such a capable pupil. I think it would be rude of me to rain on his parade considering how hard he's working, so why not let things continue as they are? Yes, I think that's for the best. It'll be very educational for him. Very educational indeed.
Get back to work this instant.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this guy always like this?
He is supposed to be an associate professor, so I presume he has the qualifications.
They do say there's a fine line between genius and insanity.
That's enough, before he hears us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I'll have to excuse myself right here. Next time we meet, let's go fishing again, alright? I won't take no as an answer.
Again?
Ignore that. I don't know what he was talking about. So, do you need anything else from us?
Oh no, that should be everything. Thanks for your help. You four are lifesavers. I don't know where else how else we could have gotten back this quickly. If you're ever in need, please don't hesitate to come to us. We'll make sure to provide as much assistance as we can.
Thank you. You can count on us as well. See you around.
Okie dokie.
Well, let's go ahead and head back to not the city yet, actually. We're gonna go back to the sandbar. The reason for that being...
Yojin came up to me and insisted I take this novel a while ago. If you ask me, he was being a little too shady about it. Once you know it, he swiped some bait wiped some of my bait while I was off guard.
Did this guy just mess around all day?
Hey, I'm not a fan of books, so will you want to take this off my hands?
Back Alley Dr. Glenn, Chapter 6. I've noticed that I've missed one of these books, even though I thought I was collecting them all according to the guide, but oh well. Well, let's head back to the city and see what's gonna happen next. I could have just probably rode the bus back, but oh well. Call?
Oh boy, more trouble?
Let's find out. Lloyd speaking.
Hey, working hard as always, Lloyd.
Fran, how's it going? I've been meaning to thank you two for inviting me to come to the concert with you yesterday.
No big deal. You know, Noelle really had a wonderful time with you. And I did too, of course.
Glad to hear it. So, what's up? Did an emergency request come in?
Yes, actually. Something's come up. I'm sure you're familiar with the two gangs downtown.
What are they doing now?
Well, there's been reports that they're currently fighting over in the Harbor District.
Gosh dang it. Seriously? Why are they thinking pulling a stunt like this with all these tourists around?
We were wondering the same thing. Quite a few people called the police, but it seems all of our patrols are preoccupied at the moment. Since you've dealt with them before, could we leave this to the special support section?
Of course. You said the Harbor District, right? We'll head there ASAP.
Be careful. Harbor District? What happened there?
Apparently Wazzy and Walt are back at it again. There are reports of them and their gangs causing trouble in the area.
Oh my. Those troublemakers.
Man, did all the festival hype get them riled up or something?
Whatever the case, they're putting innocent people in danger with a stunt like this. We should head there immediately and stop them.
Understood.
Alrighty, guess we gotta go teach those punks our lesson.
Oh boy. Wazzy, Wald, what the hell are you two doing? What the hell?
Give me everything you got, you blue bastard! I don't need you to tell me that! Let's do it!
What the hell are you two doing?
What exactly are they doing? I'm not certain, but I do not get the impression that they are doing anything especially dangerous.
Are they trying to give arena performances?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the regular old throwdowns to me.
We should still ask them what's going on. Fortunately for us, Wazzy and Walt are here, so I don't think this will get out of hand.
Hey, what the heck do you guys think you're doing?
Is that... It is.
Huh?
Oh. We got a call about some hooligans causing problems, so we came here as fast as we could. Aren't you those Testments and Saber Viper guys from the downtown district? You better stop all this spying and scram, pronto.
What's up with this chick?
Parnas, we're with the Bracer Guild. We received a message claiming that a fight had broken out, so we're here to intervene.
Guild?
You're Joshua and Estelle Bright. Your faces have been all over the magazines recently. Yeah, the pleasure's all mine. You two are the leaders of those goons, right? I suppose you could call us that. I'm Mozzie, leader of the Testaments, and this is Heroes Wald, leader of the Saber Vipers.
The matches the contents of the report. It doesn't look like you guys are having a serious fight, so what exactly are you doing?
Oh, don't mind us. We're just having a bit of fun. Seeing as how it's the anniversary festival, we thought we'd try something a little different from the usual routine. And so we're having ourselves a series of one-on-one battles to decide which side is victorious.
Series of battles? What are you guys talking about?
Both teams have nominated 5 members of each to engage in one-on-one battles. The final match will be between Mozzie and Wald. We agreed that the losing side will cover for the winner's meal expenses for the remainder of the festival.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. You guys are just having a friendly exhibition match. Sounds fun. I guess I can let it suck. As if. I don't care if it's a friendly match. That doesn't make it okay to do it out here. Move your butt somewhere else. A lot of people pass through the street and you guys are being a total nuisance.
Yeah, fat chance. You know, I don't give a damn if you're bracer or whatever, but what does piss me off is how you keep acting like you're hot shit. Don't get so damn cocky.
Now you listen here, bub. You're the idiot who's too cocky. All I'm telling you is all I'm telling you to do is have some common courtesy.
Bitch.
Estelle.
Sounds like you're asking to get your ass kicked. I don't mind taking you and your little friend on if that's what you want.
Well, how should we handle this, Joshua?
Everybody's watching us now. Don't make any rash decisions. It reflects poorly on the guild.
Yeah, I figured as much.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Oh, I get it. You're ready to piss yourselves now that you gotta face Wald Wales, the Demon Smasher.
Settle down, Wald. She definitely knows her way around a fight. In fact, I'd say odds are she'd take you down without us breaking a sweat.
What did you say?
Oh, how'd you know? It was just a hunch. Let's not ignore your friend over there either. He's in stronger than you, isn't he?
I've still got a lot of training ahead of me.
Hey, rude. I mean, sure, Joshua is stronger than me. But it's still pissing me off that you just assume that.
No, you know that being a bracer comes down to more than just brute strength.
Tell me this girlie could beat me in a fight. Yeah, you think you're so tough? Prove it.
Got this, Estelle?
Yep, it'll be a piece of cake.
What?
What did I tell you?
She took down Wald. What's up with that chick? That was amazing. Are all bracers as strong?
Hey there, buddy. You alright?
My bad. I wasn't taking you seriously. Don't you think you're taking me a little too lightly yourself, though?
Whoa, that was close.
Estelle.
Sheesh. You guys asked for this, you know? Don't start a fight with him if you're not going to finish this.
Yeah, I get it. But I don't really feel like we should be the ones having to apologize here.
Got you all riled up, didn't I? You're a hell of a fighter, I can tell. I love being the piss out of guys like you more than anything else. Come on, pull that weapon of yours, punk.
Hey, clear jets, Joshua. I'm fine. You don't need to get all serious.
Hold it right there. What are you four doing?
Well, if it isn't the SSS. What are you guys doing here?
We saw the whole thing go down. Please, I urge you all to calm yourselves.
As if I could. These braces are pretty damn good. I heard rumors, but who would have thought they'd get me this fired up?
That's precisely why I'm telling you to calm down, Wald. First off, you're in a public space. If you're dead set on having your matches, couldn't you at least do everybody a favor and move them somewhere out of the way?
No, dear. Isn't it a bit cruel to cut us right off as things were about to start getting exciting?
What are you saying, Wazzy?
Wald's totally lost his cool, and those braces are just trying to do their job. Shouldn't they stick to their guns and fight each other?
Damn straight.
Now I think about it, I'm actually kind of peeved too. If we both feel the same way, then maybe you should sell it. Right here, right now.
Bring it on, Curly.
Enough already. Joshua, don't just stand there, say something. Sorry, Lloyd, but I don't think I can let this one slide either.
What? I guess I'll be your backup then, Wald. You're strong, sure, but I'm willing to bet even you would run into trouble going up against those two.
Sure, whatever. Suit yourself.
Why is everybody in the city so damn stubborn? This is spiraling out of control very quickly. There's no doubt their dispute will cause a large disturbance for the citizens.
You know, if you're itching for a fight that badly, why not sell it some other way?
Huh? How so?
If they're not able to get all their aggressions out, it'll sour the rest of the festival for them. How about we do it in a way that doesn't end with everyone all bruised and battered? A more friendly competition, you know? Friendly? What are you talking about?
I'm not sure I follow you, Randy.
Listen up and be amazed.
Randy? Randy?
I see. A full contact foot race that makes use of the downtown's rugged terrain, huh?
I gotta admit, that sounds pretty fun.
This is great! A full contact, hell yeah! You just got my attention.
Speed, power, technique, and strategy. We'll need to consider all of them for this battle.
Wow, I'm actually getting pretty hyped up for this.
Right?
Don't let your head get too big, Randy.
Well, I'm glad that everyone won't be fighting anymore. Won't we still end up bothering all the residents in this district? I do not necessarily agree. It seems that a number of them have already gathered to watch.
That's right. It's like we're our very own festival attraction. And besides, you guys are going to be joined in too, aren't you?
I guess we don't have much of a choice. We're already this deep in, so we can't just leave things be.
Sheesh, you can't just help involving yourself in stuff like this, huh?
This was your idea in the first place, Randy.
Fine then, if we're gonna do this, it's going to be an official match. That means by the book. Once this is all over, all disputes will be settled and there will be no grudges afterward.
Yeah, I don't think Joshua and I are going to complain about that.
Fine by me too. Can't pass up on an opportunity to show the police and the bracers that they ain't jack. I'll show you who's really the boss around here.
Bring it on, Buster. I'll beat you into the dirt fair and square. But I may have been just a teeny bit too rude earlier. So, sorry about that.
She did it again.
This girl never ceases to amaze me. This girl's so full of surprises. Come on, if you apologize now, then what's the whole point of this whole race?
Well, now that's a friendly match, I thought it'd be good to clear the air, you know? Hope we all push ourselves as hard as we can and have a heck of a good time.
You never change, do you?
You're definitely one strange chick. What do I care though? Give me the rules, Red. You call him Red?
Damn.
Anyway, as I was saying earlier, this game is pretty much just a foot race with a couple extra rules to spice things up. Mozzie and Walt are Team Downtown, Still and Joshua are Team Bracer, and Lloyd and I are Team SS. Out of these three teams, the one that completes 3 laps around the downtown district the fastest will be crowned champ. And its symbol's running in a circle though. There'll be 3 checkpoints you gotta look out for.
Let me see if the guide actually mentions anything about what to do here.
They'll be placed in various alleyways around the district. Just give them a good smack and they'll light up. You gotta light up all 3 checkpoints for it to count as a valid lap. We don't expect to be able to just hop across the rooftops and call it a day. And feel free to mess with the art teams however you like during the race. If you're lagging behind, maybe running a bit of interference will gain you some ground. What kind of tricks you pull and how you avoid the art team stunts is all up to you. Got it? You have some pretty thorough rules. Hey, just curious. Are drops loud? You better believe it. Not only can you fight your head on, but you can use the terrain to impede your opponents.
Gotcha.
Joshua, something wrong?
No, it's just... I get the gist of the rules, but... How do we determine the starting order?
We'll settle with the coin toss. Lloyd, Walt, and Estelle. Each of you get out 1 mirror coin.
Okay.
Got it.
Now flip the coin onto the back of your hand. The odd side out is the one who gets to go first.
Hey, that's a smart idea.
Well, here goes nothing.
Lloyd, Stella, and Wald each flip their coin. Heads.
Also heads.
Tails. Looks like we're up first.
Crap.
Darn it.
Alright, then can I get you to flip an art coin for me, Wazzy?
Sure.
Sure.
Lloyd, Estelle.
Lloyd, Estelle. Heads or tails?
You can go ahead and pick.
Hobby insists. Heads.
That makes me tails then.
Tails. Team SS starts second.
Sorry, Joshua.
It's not a big deal. Starting order doesn't matter too much with rules like these.
Well then, now we've gotten that out of the way, is everybody ready to begin?
Yep, sure seems that way. Each team should get together and have a strategy meeting before we begin. Won't be much time for chat once the race starts, you know?
That's a pretty good point.
Alright then, Wald. What do you say we have ourselves a lovely little private chat, just the two of us?
You never fail to give me the creeps. Hey Lloyd, I'm sure you know, sorry, but we're at a big disadvantage here.
Yeah, you're probably right. Wazzy and Mold know the downtown district like the back of their hands. And then I feel like Estelle and Joshua are more formidable than they let on.
Pretty much. It'll be a shot in the dark, but with some solid teamwork and a little bit of luck, we might just pull this off. We'll cover the rear so you can go ahead and take point.
No complaints here, but aren't you way faster than I am?
When working in pairs, it's easier to coordinate if the faster one is given support from the back. Besides, your tone fire are going to be better suited than my halberd to warding off attacks. You got a knack for making good snap calls, like whether to counterattack or dodge, and we're going to need that out there.
Well, it's now or never. Let's give it a shot, Randy. Our opponents aren't no walk in the park, but if we're going to join in on this, we might as well try to win.
That's the spirit! Oh yeah, that reminds me. This is a bit of a rare opportunity, so how about we try out Combo Craft during the race?
Oh! A combo craft with Randy and Lloyd? What, are you sure? It's a bit sudden.
Well, I'd say we're both pretty familiar with each other's movements and balance by now. So let's just go for it. No rehearsal needed.
Burning Rage. Nice! In this race, you can choose to use it against the enemy teams. There's no need to worry about spending CP. There actually is a set here that...
Alright then. Allow me to fire the starting signal. On my first shot, Team Downtown will start. In 5 seconds later, I'll fire another shot for Team SSS to start. And 5 seconds later after that, Team Bracer will go last. I will handle the countdown.
We'll make sure to keep any spectators out of your way.
And with that, the stage is finally set.
But wait, the star has yet to arrive.
Grace. I knew it.
Grace!
Isn't she with the Crossbill Times?
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Some birdies told me about an exciting event that's about to go down here. I can't help but sink my teeth into this scope.
Sink your teeth into?
Oh, you scheming lady.
The answer, my dear delinquent, is this. An electrifying full-contact foot race covered live from downtown. I even brought my camera along, so let's show some energy out here.
Great.
I get the impression that she is trying to turn this competition into a spectacle. It's fine, isn't it? I think this is way more interesting than a brawl. Oh.
Jesus, Kyle. At least you're raring to go. Well, about time we got the show on the road.
Yes, let's. Are you prepared, Wald?
Oh yeah, I'm ready anytime.
Alright then, I will begin the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go. The heart-throwing race has begun, everyone. Team Downtown, consisting of Wazzy and Wall, is off to a sensational start. Incredible, they've already tagged the first checkpoint and are off to the second. But here comes Lloyd and Randy of Team SSS, charging from the starting line. Randy's especially fast on his feet. Must have picked that up from his time with the CGS, but Lloyd's no slowpoke either. Now they're passing the first checkpoint. The final team made up of Estelle and Joshua Bright has now burst from the starting line. And these two are a bona fide dynamic duo whose teamwork is unmatched. They've now tagged the first checkpoint and are hot on the other team's trails. Oh, what's this? A bold move by Walden Wales. How will Team SSS react?
Crap. It's your call. Breakthrough.
Well done.
Lloyd and Randy managed to evade Team Downtown's assault. Marvelous! They definitely dodged Wazzy's attacks and are moving on to the second checkpoint.
What's the plan? Let's counterattack. Combo crap. Yeah. Oh, God's good. Sorry, guys. We'll see you up ahead, or not.
Ah, crap.
Second lap, here we go. Lloyd and Randy have taken the decisive lead in. They passed the first checkpoint. Hold on, folks, what's this? Estelle and Joshua are approaching Team SS at an incredible speed.
Damn it, they managed to catch up. Hey, Lloyd.
Huh?
What? Lloyd.
What a shocking development! Where did this white smoke come from? This is a trap laid by Team Bracer. Sorry about that, losers. Gosh!
We're taking the lead.
Crap.
Come on, we gotta go after him.
Here they come.
We're breaking through. Think Lloyd. Fight separately. Come on!
Hey, nice try.
But we'll still be going on ahead. We gotta go after him. Let's hurry up and tag this checkpoint.
Don't get distracted now, boys.
Ah! Yeah.
Phenomenal! Wallet and Fozzie Mall have launched a surprise attack on Team SSS. They've now managed to pass the third checkpoint, putting them in hot pursuit of Estelle and Joshua.
No. Damn it, at this rate.
What the?
Brandy? Isn't this great? I'm in pumped. I'm gonna have to pull all this up, so let's enjoy the hell out of this.
Randy? Team Bracer sprang through the square, almost reaching the beginning of the third lap. If the two other teams let Team Bracer keep this firm lead, the match is as good as over. And here we go. Oh, of course, Team Downtown isn't going to make things easy for our dear Bracers. Heads up. Huh? Why are you alone?
It could be.
Gotcha.
Oh gosh! What the? Going on?
Wow, nice moves.
Right back at you, girlie.
Spectacular performance, sir.
Likewise. Let's go, Estelle.
Yeah.
Let's chase him down, Walt. Don't any team tell me that.
We got dead heat between Team Bracer and Team Downtown. With the end in sight, which will be the team to claim victory?
What the?
Unbelievable. What's in this intense power radiating from Randy?
Randy?
Wait, won't the equipment get destroyed that he keeps this up?
Randy?
No, six! Wire trap! Gotcha! See ya!
Darn it!
Gotta get him way after that. Wait! Where's the other one? You're wide open! Oh! Nice one, Randy. Damn straight. Let's keep going. We're almost at the finish line. Yeah!
The SS has managed to make an unprecedented comeback, overcoming the trials of this violent race. The other two teams have now reached the finish line. Oh my, which them arrived first? Who cares? Anyway, give yourselves a pat on the back, everyone. Let's hear that round of applause from our audience members.
Heck yeah!
Great race, you two. I was on the edge of my seat. Congratulations on your victory.
It was all thanks to Randy's strategy and traps.
No, man. If you weren't there, I would never managed to pull off that last trick. I need a break. Lloyd, I think we pushed ourselves a little too far.
I swear, you boys are all simple-minded or stubborn. Well, I suppose there was one girl participating in the race. Oh, you're right. You two sit right for a minute. I'll go buy some cold drinks, okay? I shall accompany you. The marketplace on East Street is adequate, yes? You read my mind, Tio. We'll be right back, you two.
Now that I think about it, I can't even remember why we even agreed to this in the first place.
Me neither. Guess it doesn't really matter at this point.
Randy. Randy? I can't help but notice that Randy seemed to act different in a way at the end there. Oh no, he got way more intense than he usually does.
Sorry I had to see me like that. At the end there, I got a bit too worked up and...
Ah. You're right.
Honestly, I'm not even sure which one's the real me. The chill guy who's always laughing and joking around. Or the monster who lost his cool and went out during a fun little game. I've lost sight of the answer over the past 2 years.
Randy. Can I ask where you were before you joined the Guardian Force? I remember you saying you aren't from Crossbell.
Where was I, he asks? The place is hot as Gehenna, and as cold as the underworld.
Huh?
A world frozen over where blood boils and souls burn. A place where the brilliance of life and the dirtiest filth of human nature blend into a depraved mixture of suffering. That's where I was.
Randy? Randy.
I'm just messing with you. Did I get you? As far as I'm concerned, my past ain't even worth talking about. I'm just living life in the present now. I'm a suave, good-looking dude who loves the nightlife. Nothing more, nothing less.
Is that really true? Are you trying to hide some kind of pain? You know, Randy, I've mentioned it before, but I had an older brother.
Huh?
Guy Bannings, an ace detective from the CPD's 1st Division. He was unbelievably optimistic, almost to a fault. After we lost our parents to an accident, he worked hard to support me on his own. He was the kind of guy who wouldn't even let things like heartbreak or jealousy faze him. My brother was an amazing man.
Sounds like it. Guess your life hasn't exactly been all sunshine and rainbows either. So you've been trying to follow in your bro's footsteps this entire time.
Yeah, something like that. Actually, I have a confession to make. You know, Randy, you kind of remind me of my brother.
What?
I mean, it's not like you look like him or anything. It's just the way you support Ellie, Tio, and me, no matter what we're up against. That part of you reminds me of Guy.
Hey now, cool with the sappy speech. Any more of this, my face will go as red as my hair.
Even the way you get all jokey when you're embarrassed is just like him.
Dude,
You know, I've got a lot of respect for you, Randy. You're very self-assured and confident, yet that doesn't stop you from being considerate and taking care of others. I look up to you, not just as a coworker, but as an example of what a man should be. To be honest, I still have a long way to go. Even if you were to tell me about your past right here and now, I doubt I'd be able to say anything meaningful in response to help you at all. So, how about this? Someday, when I'm able to confidently stand shoulder to shoulder alongside you and my brother, will you tell me your story then?
boy.
Aw,
Randy,
Randy,
after such an adorably earnest speech, how can I resist? Mademoiselle was right about you. You're so damn cute all the time. It's like you're a natural-born lady killer. Wait a sec, I'm a lady killer here. Does that make you a lady killer killer?
hey, where's this coming from? In case you've forgotten, I am an adult, so please stop treating me like I'm some child. No.
What are you two doing?
Hi.
Here, some cold drinks for you. We found a stall selling soft drinks.
Ah, thanks a ton.
Yeah, you're really thirsty. Slurp.
I seriously don't get boys sometimes. You just wore yourselves out in that race, so you don't fool around too much when you're tired. Do I detect hints of jealousy, Ellie?
Damn.
What? No, why would I ever be jealous about something like this? More importantly, I mean, Lloyd wouldn't... Right? Well, based on what I've heard, it is a genre that is swiftly gaining popularity. Surely a scene such as this would excite a great many fans.
There is a deep, terrible misunderstanding going on right here.
You think so?
Hey, sorry, Mademoiselle. Love is a battlefield, you know? All's fair as they say.
Randy, what are you guys even talking about? Lively as always. Who?
Lively as always.
Hey guys, you already recovered?
Pretty much. I gotta say, you defeated us fair and square earlier.
Damn, what a crappy ending. Hey, Red, how about you and I go at it for real next time? And you went out right there at the end. You've been hiding your claws this whole time, haven't you? Well, I wouldn't put it like that exactly. Using that much power all at once usually leaves me dead tired afterward. I prefer to think of it as a trump card, so I don't use it unless I really need to. Both you and that damn black-haired dude. Yeah, screw it. I'm too tired to think anymore. Saber Vipers, we're rolling out. Right!
We'll use this opportunity to take our leave as well. Adios. It was a lovely day of fun.
Let us withdraw. Yes, sir.
Ugh, oh, at least these guys have better leadership than the Ravens, huh? Sel and Joshua? Yo! Nice job, guys. I could say the same to you.
Huh, you two heading back already?
Yeah, we were in the middle of a job before we got tangled up in this mess.
Interestingly enough, we were in a similar situation.
I can't believe it's already evening. Well, hey, at least we all had a ton of fun. Come on, you gotta live a little during the festivities, alright? She really is a bundle of energy. That's just one of the things that makes Estelle great. Hey, Randy. Are you holding up okay after all that? Huh?
Oh, I didn't peg it for having the same background as me, but maybe I was wrong.
No, my circumstances are a little different. But do know a bit about what exactly you did back there.
Oh yeah? Well, I've been using it ever since I was a little kid, so...
Wait! Wait! I think I know what he's talking about. And it actually might make sense considering some of the things that were happening with Randy. It was a stigma. Wasn't it? Both Joshua and Kevin had stigmas, and whenever they used them, and whenever they were used in some fashion, I mean, Joshua's case was more, you know, in a bit of a different way, but let's think back to how Kevin would react. It kind of put him with like a surge of power or whatever. And it always seemed like he was like just gaining strength with like some sort of aura building up around him. And thinking about it, Randy did something kind of similar with like what looked like fire just building up around him at one point. Does Randy have some kind of stigma, maybe?
I show up just fine.
It would also make sense considering the way that Randy gets tired. Remember how Kevin was when he used his stigma during the third game? When he first used his stigma during the third game, he was passed out for an entire chapter. And it could be that that's something that would match up with how Randy's acting. He was knocked out after dealing with that, basically. Well, not knocked out, but completely out of energy. So, and if Josh was saying that his circumstances were different, but it was something similar, it would match up with it being a stigma, potentially. So does Randy actually have some kind of stigma? Really? I apologize if I say anything uncalled for then.
Don't worry about it, man.
Randy,
Hold on a second here. What exactly are you two even talking about?
don't worry about it, Estelle. Shouldn't it be about time we left anyway? Arios will be returning soon, won't he?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, I just remembered something. Joshua, let's ask him about that one thing.
Oh, good call, Estelle. Might as well, since we're all here. Yo, what thing?
Sum up.
Yeah, actually. You guys ever hear about this Schwartz auction?
Auction? I remember in a cutscene we heard about an auction between Revaché's guys. Marconi was specifically.
Schwartz auction? What kind of auction is that? Apparently it's an auction held somewhere in Crossbell. We got some intel that they run it every year during the anniversary festival. And this isn't some normal auction either. This one's extra strength shady. They deal in all kinds of stolen goods.
Stolen goods? Are you serious? Well, it's just a rumor. The story goes that only the most lavish of items, each with mysterious origins, are put up for auction there.
when you say mysterious origins and lavish items, you wouldn't be having to refer to artifacts or relics or whatever, right? Judging by your reaction, I'm guessing you never heard of it before. Yeah, that's right.
I've not seen the term come up in any of my searches of the police database as well.
Schwarzhaxen. Pretty fancy name.
Dang, I was hoping you guys would have heard something about it. Maybe it really is just a rumor?
It's possible. However, given that Niall was our source, there's still may be something to it. Niall!
Sorry to bring up something so weird out of the blue like that. Anyway, today was awesome. Still a little tickly lost though. Here's hoping we can work together on a case like Terra someday.
I feel the same way. Well, if you'll excuse us. Thanks for today, guys.
Right back at ya.
Thus, the second day of the anniversary festival came to a close. Lloyd and Niars returned to the special support section, and after wrapping up their reports, they decided to eat dinner and go to bed a little earlier than usual. That was a fun little event. Crossbow Anniversary Festival, third day. Doggy!
Phew, Humby. Yesterday really sapped all my energy. And you're telling me we have 3 more days like that ahead of us?
You reap what you sow, Randy. After all, whose idea was the race to begin with?
Yeah, the regret's kicking in. I'm getting old. These shenanigans with the youngsters are bad for my heart.
What are you talking about, Randy? Aren't you only 21? Lloyd, what's wrong?
Oh, well, it's just I'm still thinking about what Estelle and Joshua told us yesterday.
Ah,
The Schwartz auction, wasn't it?
Lloyd, the probability of that being a mere rumor is quite high.
I mean, that's true, but given Crossbell's circumstances, I have a feeling this story might actually have some merit to it.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this is a place where the Mafia just casually strolls the streets.
You may be right. Crossville is home to many strange occurrences, after all. Truth be told, I've heard of a similar disturbing rumor before.
Ellie? You have?
About the auction. During my studying abroad, I got to talk with people from a number of different countries. One such person was a noble girl I knew. He told me about a secret party that's thrown every year in a certain area of Crossville.
Really? A secret party?
Definitely sounds shady to me.
Apparently it's one where nobles and businessmen of each nation gather behind closed doors. Of course, back then I just dismissed it as a simple rumor. Although, now I'm not so sure.
I see. Could it be possible that this party and the Schwartz auction are one and the same? If that's the case, the chief might know something about it.
The chief had business at headquarters today. He mentioned a mandatory meeting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let's pretend this is all true. Can we even do anything about it? I'd be willing to bet the Diet will get on the CBD's ass the second anybody even tries to touch the auction.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Still, I understand how you feel, Lloyd. We have to focus on the festival for now, but we can keep it in mind. And you never know, we might come across some information while we're at it.
Yeah, good call. Alright, let's finish up lunch and take care of today's support requests. Okie dokie. 3 extra DP. We've got Old Amorca Road Monster Extermination. Inflicts burns. Stalker Investigation. Stalking Ilya today. Lately. And then Mine Monster Cleanup. And then exposing the counterfeit dealers. I know what you guys are capable of, so I'd like to request SSS help. Let's discuss the details first and please come to first floor conference room at the police HQ. We have a request from the 2nd Division.
Exposing the counterfeit dealers. What exactly does that entail?
Now that I think about it, ain't this the first time the department has sent us such an important looking mission? Maybe they finally come to appreciate our hard work, huh?
Well, it's not an impossibility. I'm more inclined to believe this is an odd job they pushed onto us.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Let's go hear for the details from Inspector Donovan. If everything goes well, maybe the other divisions will start to warm up to us.
Hopefully. Once we're ready to head out, let's make our way over to the administrative district.
Should I not have collected that side quest yet? Just a question. Okay, nothing here is stronger. Well, we've got some things we can do first that I always like to do first. First of which involves going here personal business mountain path area. Well, that's a bit out of the way, but... you've got my curiosity piqued. But maybe we'll save that for next time. So we'll go ahead and end it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.